when to stay with a cheater or when not to stay. And this is going to be a personal decision. So if you've been cheated on, first thing, not your fault. Never take responsibility for someone else's behavior. Okay? There might be influences, but everyone makes a choice to cheat, and it's not about you. I've done a lot of research on partners of betrayal, and there's a partnerbetrayal.org. If you are a partner, check that out. There's lots of statistics on how it's impacted you. But one thing you don't want to do is take blame. But should you stay? That's a personal decision. I've helped thousands of couples stay together. I've seen some not stay together and some who couldn't stay together. Okay, so let's walk through some key things you're going to be looking for as to decide if you should stay or not. And that's your decision, okay? And you can make it. And if you need help, okay, you can talk to one of our counselors. You can get help with people who really know what they're doing with infidelity. All right, very important that they know what they're doing. Okay, so number one, believe behavior. Do not buy into just words. If they're still calling the other person, talking to the other person, Facebooking people, doing things that don't make sense to you, have unaccountability time, unaccountable money, you got to believe the behavior. They're not ending the relationship. Okay? Now, if their behavior is they're going to counseling, they're in a support group, they're figuring out how they got broken, what brokenness caused this in them, why did they make choices like this, taking responsibility. You see the behavior of them moving towards taking responsibility, that's a better situation. Okay? Now, what they protect, another important thing to consider, because here's what I know about men and women. We protect what we love. And if he's still protecting or she's protecting their email accounts, their social media accounts, their cell phones still has a security code, so they're still protecting their acting out. They're still protecting maybe a sex addiction. They're still protecting their relationship, even if it's just emotional or just friends. You know better than that. People protect what they love, and they love what they protect. So that is a signal as to what's really going on. Motivation is another thing. If it feels like you're pulling them into counseling and you're trying to get them to work on the relationship and you don't really feel a lot of momentum moving towards you, that's a really bad sign. If they're not motivated to be with you, they're not trying to figure out how to help you heal, what you need in a marriage, what you need in a relationship, and the path that they need to walk through to make that happen, if they're not motivated to go to counseling or get books or find out why they did this, then that's a serious thing you need to consider. Motivation is really super important. Humility is key. When I find someone, they're still arrogant and they're still talking about the other person and they're still not taking full responsibility and they're just kind of arrogant, that's a bad sign. Because the people I've seen get better and get through this and save their marriage were humble. They didn't feel entitled to marriage. They felt like it's a privilege, and they felt grateful towards their spouse to work on this. They begin to see that their spouse really is a hero and that they really love them, that the other person didn't really love them. They were using them to some degree. They knew what was going on. And so it's important that you see humility. Lastly, no secrets. I find, and when we do this, I do 5-day intensives in my office. We give the person who's cheated an opportunity to take a polygraph test. So there's no secrets. We know when the thing started, how many people were involved, when it stopped, and they can even do this ongoingly once a quarter for the first year to provide safety for the spouse, okay? That's legitimate to ask for. It's legitimate to end the secret world because the secret world was one of the players in having an affair. So should you stay? That's up to you. But even if you stay or don't stay, if you're a partner of infidelity, you have pain. The Partner Betrayal Trauma book will tell you the statistics of the kind of pain, the PTSD, the possible depression, self-esteem things, all the thoughts and the dreams that you're having, remembering where you were when you were told, reoccurring, all this stuff. Your pain's real. You need to take steps to heal, okay? If you've experienced infidelity, and you have a question for me, I will personally answer your question. Just put the question in the comment section and I'll respond to you as quickly as I can. And if you're in this situation, we've got lots of information for you on YouTube. Click subscribe. Start watching some of the other videos. They might have application for you to have a quicker journey to healing.